Kia ora, Legionnaires, Rycon here, and welcome back to Let's Roleplay Cataclysm, Dark Days Ahead, Dusk's Tale. We are here with Dusk in a large military base, where in the last we killed a fair few of the zombies that roam around here, the previous inhabitants of this base. However, there still are many around. We went through most of the locations as well, finding a massive supply of food and weapons and just so much. There is so much here. Everything we would need to be able to survive, perhaps indefinitely, on the road. And so our intention today is to get the Leviathan, our massive truck, on into here, just to make the process of transferring things a little easier. Now, it's going to be a process in and of itself, getting that thing in here, but that's going to be our goal today, so that we might be able to get it locked and loaded. And speaking of being locked and loaded, Dusk needs to be ready, because we still have some dead around here. We have a zombie hunter who is going to try and charge us. And you know what? I don't think a 50 caliber round is worth its time. So we're just going to let it come towards us, and we're going to go ahead and just smash it over the head with that. And you know what? It doesn't quite work, and that's totally okay. So what we're going to do instead is we're going to drop Monster Killer to the ground. We're going to pop out our claws, and well, that was our earplugs actually. Let me get started. Bionic claws. There we go. And that's a scorched zombie taken out, which now explode into smoke. Well, there we go. And we're actually completely out of breath as well. Ooh. You know, which isn't great considering we have a zombie soldier over here. However, this one is rather injured, so, you know, we'll just let it catch on up towards us, and then with one good slash across the face, we kill the thing. Now it can come back, but at least for now, we can just take a moment to catch our breath and hope that nothing else is going to come for us. We've made a bit of noise down here, though, so who knows? Who knows? And, oh, a pupating crawler. Lovely. We will stop catching our breath, we'll head over and we'll try and take this thing out before it evolves. And there we go. Done and dealt with. And we really didn't manage to actually catch that much breath at all. In fact, time is, you know, it's not ticking by fast here. We can see that it's taking a long time for us to kind of catch our breath here. But hey, we got there. We got there eventually. We are very thirsty. We are very hungry at the moment. We actually don't have that much to eat on our person. I actually don't know if we have anything to eat in here either. Not really. No, we can't eat, you know, batteries. We do have the toastums in there, but that's kind of about it. We could try and drink some maple syrup, you know, just for a bit of energy. That's not the worst thing we could do. A few calories, a little bit of quench. Yeah, let's just go ahead and just drink some maple syrup, because that's how we do it. That is how we do it. Okay, so lots of dead around here still. Are we going to take the time to bash them all? I think we should. It's honestly the safer option here. To the south, we do still have quite a few dead. Okay, roaming down over there. So let's just go ahead and take this lot down, because we really don't want to be fighting them again. We've got a Screecher who's coming for us, who is no doubt going to call other zombies towards it. A few good slashes should put that down for good. We'll just carry on up here. A caustic soldier is around here somewhere to the southwest again, so I think we're alright to just continue on. I think it's also probably worth us getting Monster Killer and chucking it back in here. And you know what? We might want to go ahead and reload this too. So we'll go reload you, and I think you should still be in there. Fantastic, you are, but we didn't reload you, so I don't know what's going on there. Let's try that again. I think we just reloaded the magazine. We want to reload Monster Killer. There we go. Lovely. And we'll go ahead and chuck you back in there. All right, we'll grab a hold of this and we'll just start smashing some of the bodies that are around here. There we go. All right, and we've got a firefighter and a skeletal zombie coming for us. So let's pop those claws and we'll just kind of wait for them to come towards us. We shouldn't have too much trouble dealing with them. And if we can catch them like that, they're going to be all the more slower. There we go. That's good enough. Okay, push you to the side. We're hearing whumps from inside. If they want to come out and join the party, all power to them. We're just going to carry on and do our own thing. The corrosive zombie up here, we are just going to go and dismember. It takes a minute to dismember this one though. I guess it's because there is so much more zombie there. Yeah, okay, alright, let's continue on up for the time being. Back up this way past more pulped bodies. So this whole area here, we can drive a vehicle through here, no problem. It's just as we get up towards the front that we're going to have trouble. Our perception is absolutely terrible at the moment. We're in pain, we're thirsty, we're dazed, we're overburdened. We're not having the best time right now, you know. All things considered. We could probably do without carrying the extra magazines on us. Go ahead and drop them. Anything else that we can get rid of? Yeah, heavy disposable battery and some wires. Yeah, we just can't carry as much anymore. We do have a lot on us though, you know, granted. And oh, we were attacked by the Wireless soldier. So yeah, we are going to go ahead and stop. It is a little bit further away right now. I think the best thing that we can do is put those claws away and wield Monster Killer once again and see if we can take this thing out from a distance. Alternatively, we could use the laser rifle. We do have enough in the way of heavy disposable batteries. It's just a question of whether or not the UPS that we have, it is charged. All right, cool. We're going to go with this. Perfect. And we've got some others that are coming for us now as well. So let's see. Let's just go for a nice precise shot at you. Fantastic. 34. All right, we're going to go ahead and change this to automatic, and we're just going to take another precise shot. Fantastic. Okay, so another 2 about to come and cause some problems. And you, my friend, could certainly cause us a problem. So let's go back to semi-auto. You shouldn't take as much to kill. But we are going to have to try and get an angle that works. We should be able to shoot through the glass here. Or not. Interesting. You're proving to be quite the problem, Necromancer. Okay. Ignore. We're going to keep up that aim, and we'll take you out with this next one. Excellent. Kevlar zombie. Alright. Good shot at you. And we're probably going to have to take an automatic shot here. And bam. Excellent. Finally, we have a skeletal brute who's making his way over towards us. We'll go back to semi-auto for you. And we'll just, you know, take a few shots like this. And take it down. Lovely. Okay. Good work, Dusk. All in a afternoon's work. Let's head on over towards the Necromancer. Make sure that it's not going to bring anyone back to life. And we'll just wait here for a little bit. You know, we'll just chill out. There's a huge boomer around, so we'll try and be mindful of that. We're just waiting for this acid splatter to disappear so that we can get in here and do some dismembering. Anything we want from you? You know what, your MRE? We're going to want some things from that. It is sealed up at the moment, so let's go ahead and, yeah, we'll take your sealed MRE and we'll pop that open, just so we can have a little bit of a snack here by the roadside. We might have to disassemble it, actually. Let's see. Yeah, we can see everything that's in there, so yeah, we might not even have to activate it. We can just go and start chowing down on what we got in here. So cookies to start with. Yeah, we'll go ahead and have a whole heap of that. The crackers are going to make us dehydrated, so let's not do that. We'll just have some more chocolate. And you know what? Some candy as well. They should sate us. Like, this should be kind of filling or satisfying at the very least. So yeah, that's that dealt with. We'll have to just deal with our thirst when we get back to the vehicle. Onwards we go, and this is where we're probably going to run into some more dead. Sure enough, we are. And fungaloids, of course. We want to go ahead and smash this corpse to pieces, and we'll deal with these ones that are coming towards us. We're just going to, you know, do this the old-fashioned way and get blinded, more than likely. That's okay. We'll take that. And you know what? We'll just chill here. Do we have some saline? I feel like we do. Saline eye drops. Yep, we'll clear our eyes. Just in case there's something terrible. No, most of the stuff we can handle. Gargoyle, no problem. We just tear into it, and we're going to take down this group as well. We got grappled away from our cart. That's all right. Take you down. Fantastic. Okay, so We've done a pretty good job there. We've got a Black Ops zombie all the way over to the west, but quite far to the west. Now, this is our problem. This is what we need to try and overcome. Obviously, this wreck, we're not moving that. We can destroy all of this barbed wire here. We need to move this bus, the solar car, and that vehicle for us to be able to get ours in. We can just push vehicles along, but I'm hoping that we might be able to get this one started so we can get it out the way, and hell, even this bus as well. So let's start off by just doing a little bit of wanton destruction. So let's go ahead and grab, do we have the war flail here? We do. Fantastic. The war flail is going to be a good bashing weapon for us. We're going to get quite tired by doing this, but, you know, all in a day's work, and we're going to have to deal with this Black Ops zombie first, so it's probably a good thing that we've got the war flail here. We can swing at it from the distance, or just thrash it up close. It's going to be nice and slow when it's moving across our cart here. There we go, we bash its head in, and we'll see if there's anything else on it that's worthwhile. MRE, I mean, sure. We'll take... Which one, though? Which one? We'll take the one that's got the 6 items. Actually, no, the 6 items, I think, is probably not the main meal, if I had to take a wild guess. I could be wrong. Oh, yep, nope. There you go. Chicken noodle entree. And there are some older items of food that are in there, so we probably want to go ahead and get rid of them. The crack is old. The cookie is rotten. Just leave them on the ground so that we don't accidentally try and eat them. All right. Time to get a smashing. Where is this corrosive zombie? Close enough to be a problem? To the east. We've got 2 soldiers. Okay, we can use our our current tool for this. At the moment, we're feeling fresh, so I'm all right with this doing a little bit of a fight here. So we'll let them stumble on towards us. Oh boy, we got a skeletal juggernaut here as well. That is a little bit more of a problem. Okay. Alright, I don't know if we feel like fighting a juggernaut. Yeah, so let's just quickly do a little bit of that. And then we need to make up our mind real fast like. We don't have great stamina right now. You're full health, okay? We'll drop the war flail for a second here. It's going to take a second to get to us. We'll move to the side. What's going to be the best thing here? It's going to be Monster Killer. Or, alternatively... No, we do not have enough in our UPS, and boy, well, that was an unfortunate move. We accidentally ended up wielding just the 50 cal ammunition there. Did not mean to do that. Didn't mean to do that at all. That was a mispress. But you know, these things happen, so let's see. What are we going to be able to do here? Are we going to be able to grab Monster Killer in time? Just drop the item. Oh, yes, we can. Oh, yes, we can. It thrusts its arms out towards us, but we evade the stretched out arms. We bring Monster Killer up, resting the butt of it on our shoulder as the skeletal juggernaut gets near. Oh, it actually does hurt us. Stop aiming. No. Come on. Wow, there was a lot of attacks in just a few seconds there. We're going to have to do what we can. Oh, we got it on 69. Okay, we land on Carson as... Oh, we were actually knocked back. Carson was shoved into us, and as it is shoved backwards, we let a shot off. It rings through the air, deafening us, but also damaging the skeletal juggernaut. We try and steady up yet again, getting to that sweet old 69. We take yet another shot as the skeletal juggernaut starts to topple over. We steady up one more time. And there we go. The thing is nearly dead. One more shot. Come on, Dusk. We've got this. And there we go. The skeletal juggernaut dies. Okay. All right. So we're deafened. You know, these things happen. Let's go ahead and just make sure that we smash this to pieces. Stop. Smashing, yes. Okay, right, we've got a hunter up that way. We're going to go ahead, drop Monster Killer off. We're going to pop our claws out. We're going to deal with this hunter first of all. There we go. We are deafened right now, unfortunately. And a corrosive zombie has been spotted. Wonderful. It's kind of just around the corner there. Bastard. You horrible bastard, you. Okay. All right. Best move here, Monster Killer. It's ready to shoot. The second that we get it out, we might get hit by acid just a little bit here, but you know, these things happen. Yep, sure enough, they happen. Just one little bit of acid. Okay, so let's steady up. All right, we waited too long. Stop aiming. No. Yep, so we can get up to around about 70. 66 is the best we can do. Okay, alright. It was a grazing hit. Our eardrum suddenly ached. Yeah, it's very loud. I'm sorry, Dusk. We're going to get a little deaf here. Fantastic. 213 damage from this thing. Love it. How many rounds do we have left in there? 4. That is enough. So, yet again, let's continue smashing. A grappler has been spotted now. Well, of course, there's a grappler. Okay, well, let it grapple. There we go. Let's just deal with this lot here. You know what, we can have a bit of a breather, you know, for a second or two. We can wait out here. We end up throwing up heavily on the ground, and that's because of the bile that was on us before, I believe. Our ears are ringing. We're slightly nauseous. We're, you know, not nauseous anymore, but we are hearing some activity outside. So, let's wait for the acid to, separate from these bodies. We'll deal with this regular zombie in the time that we're waiting. Come on, acid. Dissipate already. Well, we can just smash these as well. We don't actually even need the war flail to be able to smash these things to pieces. We are just clearing the way for our vehicle to be able to roll on through here. Here we go. Let's not step into the acid splatter. We don't want to pulp the corpse. I just want to move it. And so let's just do that now. This is the fastest way to deal with these corpses. Just move them off the square and dissect them. There we go. Let's deal with you two. Let's not step into the barbed wire fence. What is that? Yuck. I'm not sure. It kind of looks like fat. Yikes. Okay. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. And you, Spitter, we will dismember you. And let's go ahead and catch our breath, huh? Alright, so we're going to grab a hold of this. We're going to start moving on up. And, ooh, we've got yet another spitter. So, yeah, please don't spit at our cart and a gargoyle. Or a batwing zombie, rather. There we go. Take out Batman. And we've got a shocker to the west. Okay. Alright, Shocker. Alright. How far away are you? Yeah, you're kind of over there at the moment. Alright, I wouldn't mind having, you know, recharging our UPS in that time. Let's see if we can do it and laser you. So we are going to start to run back towards our cart. We're going to see if we can get away with reloading this UPS. Okay, so far so good. And we're going to see if we can wield the laser rifle. Wherever you are. Here we go, A7 laser rifle. Peek up here, okay. We can see it now, so let's just stretch on out, see how far we can shoot. Pretty far. It's much slower than us, semi-automatic. Let's take a precise shot, and that is a miss, unfortunately. So we'll take a step up, and we'll try again. And we've lost it. Okay, so we're just gonna have to wait. It's re-emerged, and that's a pretty good steadiness. And yet another miss. Wow, I'm surprised. Okay, let's go up, get more steady. It's going to be within range to shoot at us here, and unfortunately, that's an angle that we can't get. That we can though. And we got him. Just like so. Alright, head back on over here. Dismember. No, not dissect. No. Maybe later. That's not what we wanted to do. Stop catching your breath. Yes. Okay. Well, that is unfortunate. It's the day of mispresses, unfortunately. So, let's get these claws on out. We're going to get grappled, but we will kill. Continue after a break. Yeah, let's have a little bit of a breather here, and let's make sure we breathe. There's a skeletal shocker nearby, and a corrosive zombie up towards the northwest, rather. Okay. And they are going to be a problem for us eventually. I'm hoping the minefield will deal with them, though. Okay, moment of truth. Let's check out this bus and see what the condition is like. It has enough wheels. Okay. I'm not seeing gasoline, though, of any kind. So, yeah. Yeah, I don't see it in any of the tanks here. Or rather, I don't see a tank. This is fuel diesel, and this is a faulty diesel engine. Okay, well, we do have diesel. It's just going to be a question of whether or not we can get this thing started. Let me jump in, see if there are keys in here at all. Okay, fails to start, we let go of the controls. Okay, it is a faulty engine, so it might not start. I'm also intrigued to see if we can push just some of these cars out the way. That might be the way to do it. We damage ours a little bit in the process, but it's possible. The other kind of alternative is we tow it, and for that we'd need a heavy tow cable. Yeah. Alright, onto this next vehicle. Let's see, 100% battery. Okay. Wheels enough. Let's do it. Let's get this thing out the way. So we'll just move this down here just for the time being, and hop on in here, and we start up the electric car, just like so. Alright, and let's, drive on through this way here. There we go. Cleared the path. Stop driving. Let's check this car out real quick. Enough wheels yet again. Okay, it just doesn't have battery power, but beyond that, it does work. This, we can definitely push out the way. It's small enough, it's easy enough for us to move. Let's put these claws away for now. We, ideally, will make it back up towards our vehicle before too much trouble. Just gonna smash that body that's there. Okay. Let's jump on up and in. And, finally, hook this back up to our vehicle. Load it, load the vehicle, load the carton onto the rack. Okay, nice. Bridget, how are we doing? How are we doing? Well, I hope. Let's go ahead and have a drink. We've been thirsty for so long, so we're just going to make sure that we, really deal with that. We've got some distracting pain at the moment as well, so we'll take an aspirin. And my gosh, we are feeling better for it. So we're tired. Probably be better to do this at another time of day, have a bit of a rest. But, I am intrigued. I want to see what kind of power output we can get from this vehicle when it comes to ramming into other vehicles. Okay. It's working. Kind of. This is the problem here. There is a brick wall here that we're kind of ramming into. So let's go ahead and back on up. I don't know if we want to try and hit this thing at speed, how bad that could be for us. Let's just go 12. I'm thinking maybe if we hit it from a slightly different angle as well. Oh, yep. A little bit of movement there. I know this is, probably not the best way to do it. This is brute forcing it, but sometimes we just need a little bit of brutality. It's a brutal world. It is a brutal world. And any damage that we do to our vehicle, we are going to easily be able to repair it here. Here we go. Hey, look at that. We had a little bit of movement there. That's what we're after. Even if it's a little bit, it is still movement. Oh, and just running over the dead. I feel like this is a bit of catharsis for Dusk after, having to take care of the dead here just bit by bit. There we go. As long as this upper roof bit on top of us doesn't collapse on us, we'll be fine. We'll be totally fine. Look at that, we've nearly cleared this way now. Alright. And there's that corrosive zombie, which I kind of do want it to come towards us. So let's go back up to 25. Hope it just enters our path. It does. Okay. We didn't kill it then. Okay. There we go. That's it. That's it. That's the way, Dusk. And holy shit. Look at this. Look at this migration down here. Hot damn. Okay, well, we got our vehicle in here, and you know what that means. Well, the RAM is damaged for one. We've lost a bit of the RAM at the front, but God, our vehicle's in good condition considering what we did to that bus. Okay, so, yep, we got some trouble. We got some trouble up ahead of us. Okay. Nothing that we can't handle. And we do have enough ammunition in here for our vehicle to be able to deal with it. I guess, hello Lounge PC, I guess the thing we need to deal with first of all is where do we want to start? I'm honestly thinking here, dealing with ammunition, first place that we want to go. So let's pull up out the front of there. Right now, they're not interested in us. That Shrieker is probably going to get them interested in us, but that's okay. You know, that's how these things go. Let's roam around this side here. We kind of want to try and get nice and close to the door if we can. We can see out the back, we can see out the front, we know what's going on. This door is closed, yeah? That door should most certainly be closed. We can use our machine gun from here, which, oh, we had a misfire. Okay. Alright. Let's put in our earplugs. You know, the shutter door might be open, now that I think about it. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. We're fine. We're totally fine. Totally fine. Bridget, I'm sorry about your hearing. So very sorry. I'm just gonna stop driving for a second here. I'm just gonna head back here. Oh, it is closed. It is closed. That means that our security camera is actually working as intended, which is fantastic. We'll go ahead and close up the front, and just wait. You know what? I think we might be okay. And we're actually starting to lose a little bit of light here at 4:30. Okay. Alright, well, yeah, let's keep that closed. Definitely the best way for us to do that. And we're going to head on out with our cart. No, do not grab Leviathan. We can't pull that, Dusk. We cannot pull it. And we're going to unload the vehicle here. Interesting that it takes time now. Yeah, that was something that we could just do in a heartbeat before. But so obviously something's changed there. That's okay. Okay, a little bit of noise out there. I think that's the bloated zombie. It is. Okay, I'm just going to pull it away from here. We have our gas mask cartridge active. Okay. Yeah, alright, we'll deal with these fools before we go in. Son of a bitch, you scratched our arm. We got it bleeding. Let's go ahead and use our saline eye drop. Our last one, it's frozen. It's fine. We'll put those claws away and we'll see if we can stop that bleeding on our arm. It'll probably stop itself, you know. We've got good healing factor. Alright, close up that door behind us, and let's zoom on in as we head into this space. And, oh boy. We've got a lot of stuff. We've got a lot of stuff in here. A lot that we can choose from. A lot of 5.56, a lot of rifles. We're not going to need all those rifles. What we are going to need are magazines, which is fantastic. I mean, I don't know if we need 60 magazines. What we probably will take are the 50-round drum magazines, just because it's better. Let's actually start up here to begin with. So we're going to have a look. That's our cart. It still has capacity for a lot of things. We've got 8 packed, missile launchers, pretty much. So we'll take all of those, which is going to take up a fair bit of space. That's also totally okay. Right. This is an anti-tank grenade launcher. Okay, we've got some heat rounds. They're very, very heavy. So probably not going to be taking them. Probably not. We've also just got 37 grenades. We've got incendiary grenades, flashbangs, all the rest. We don't use grenades all that much. When we tend to use them, it's more often than not, when we're using EMPs and stuff like that. Grenades can be great if they are thrown into a confined space. So, say, for example, if we're in a lab and, we end up throwing a grenade into a room, closing a door behind us, they work a lot better that way. So, you know what? Sure, we'll go ahead, we'll take all of those regular grenades. The incendiary ones and the rest were probably, you know what? I think we'll take the incendiary as well, just in case we need to start fires, Alright, so that's that lot up there, right? And then what is this one? Yeah, what are you though? Okay, right. Anti-tank guided missile. With launcher, yeah. Capable of being deployed as a cruise service weapon or mounted on vehicles. While fairly accurate, it isn't fire and forget. Yeah, so... Okay, so you fire 152 anti-tank guided missile rounds. Do we have one of those here? Yeah, no, we don't. That's just the gun. We don't have that in ammunition here, I believe. No, we don't. And that's totally okay. We've got a whole heap of C4 explosives here as well. No, we do. The 152 rounds. Holy crap. Yeah, okay. Well, I guess we need to make a decision with that. I think we are going to take it. We need more strength to be able to pull carts in. Yeah, okay, that's... and our strength is good. Yeah, I mean, it's heavy. It's heavy, of course it is. Alright, fine. We'll leave it behind for now, won't we? Which means that we can take that C4 instead. It's a lot of C4, and we've got C4 hacks and all that, so I don't know if we actually will need them. I'm contemplating whether or not we take that. We're not going to take grenade launchers and all the rest. It's not really our style. But we'll have a look at some of the things that are here. Holographic sight, we'll go ahead and we'll take one of those. Go down the rest, we'll have a look at these other sites. We'll take an ACOG, a red dot sight. We'll take at least one of each. I don't think we're going to need infrared goggles. We've already got so many. Okay, so having a look at this lot here, we've just got a lot of 5.56 rounds. Which we'll take all of them. We will take all of them. Yeah, and we'll also take these drum magazines. A lot of drum magazines. I don't think we're going to need to take any 30 round ones. We've got a lot of 30 round magazines already, so I don't think we're going to need to take any more than that. Yeah, simple as that. And we'll just take the rest of the regular 5.56 ammunition, and that is the cart at, too heavy for us to be able to carry. It is 250 kgs at the moment, so that, I guess that's to be expected. Looking at the weight at the moment, the C4 is quite heavy, so we'll go ahead and just leave the C4 for now. Just shift that. Source area is the same as the destination. All right, fine. We'll go ahead and move all of those. Thank you. There we go. Okay, I'm happy about that. Can we take the rest of this then? Is that possible? It is possible. Okay, so we're going to go back with what we've got for now, and we'll go from there, because there are other weapons that we might want to take. And you know what? Oh, wow, it's the pain that's stopping us from doing that. Okay, so we're kind of right on the edge of being able to push this thing. There we go. And now we're back to it again. And now we've got enough strength, and now we're back to it again. Oh, boy. This is a hard load for us to pull. So I tell you what, you've seen me do this once. I'm going to go back in there. If there are any specific things that I think we should take a look at together, we'll do that. Otherwise, I am going to be jumping through until we have loaded all of the weapons and ammunition that we want out of this place. I'm going to take 10 holsters. I know that seems extreme, but I feel like it's worth us actually having a few. So just checking back in, we are going to take a heavy machine gun with us, and we actually do have a decent 50 cal ammo belt for that. That might be the new weapon that we put on top of Leviathan, or alternatively just another weapon. We can have more than one. Okay, we've cleared the place out. We've taken a few pistols, all the magazines, all the pistol ammunition. We've taken a fair bit of shotgun ammunition as well. We've just got everything that we could ever want in the way of ammunition from this place. And the good thing is that it's really nice and easy for us to actually load things in. All we need to do is just rock on up towards our vehicle here, load the thing back onto the rack, which seems to take a little while here, and then sort out our loot, and then we just end up putting everything that we can back into the shelving here. We've got quite a bit of space for stuff still. As you can see, the totems are the only thing that are just kind of hanging out. So that is that building cleared at this stage. So now we kind of just need to go through building by building and decide exactly what it is we want from each of the spaces. So this one down here, this was the I think just like food storage and all the rest. This looks like the mess hall, if I had to take a wild guess on that one. But yeah, this is going to be foodstuffs, and then I think we had medical over here. Yes, that's right. Okay, so yeah, let's start to make our way over towards the food one next. We might have to do a little bit of fighting, but we will see, won't we? Let's go ahead and turn this thing around. Any chance we get. There we go. Start to move it around. And just make our way down here. Nice and easy like. Park in front. And I haven't actually opened this one up yet from here, because we used the tunnels last time to kind of get around. So let's just, stop the vehicle here. Close on up. And we will take our trusty cart along for the ride. And, hopefully there's just military ID here. I'm pretty sure that's the case. So, let's see. We didn't open any other doors. That's fine. Alright, so let's open that and let's just make sure that is, yeah, it is closed. Okay. Alright, we are in. Close that up there. Right. Anyone else alive in here? No. Okay, alright, so we got MREs for days. And we've got equipment for days as well. So what I'm going to do, yet again, is looking at this. We've only got totems in here at the moment. I will show you everything that I have after we've gone through and looted everything. So I'll be back once we've cleared this place out, or, you know, until we've filled up our cart here. Well, I've just started. And the reason I'm back already is just due to the amount of weight here. Look at this. Look how much there is. This is a lot. There are a lot of MREs here, so much that we're not actually going to be able to take all of them, but I'm going to take a whole heap to start with because, yeah, that's a lot of MREs. Okay, we're at 200 kgs at the moment, about 287 liters worth of storage used. We can still move around at the moment. It's taking some time to move carts in, so I feel like that's probably at the point that we want to take it back out and yeah, do some sorting again. So we'll pop outside. We'll see if anyone's shown up in this time. Doesn't look like that's the case. That's good. So just like before, we're going to go ahead and load that up. Hopefully the MREs will be able to get packaged away nicely. Okay, we have got that loaded in just fine. So we're going to take our cart here and we're going to move on back out. Okay, so where we're at, we have 200 liters worth of storage left, give or take a few. So we're going to go back for one more run to grab some more MREs, and you can see that we've literally only taken them from this area here. There is an astounding amount of food here, which is good because it means if the woods do send out folks here, you know, to collect some of the supplies that Dusk has radioed about, I feel like they're going to do quite well for themselves. Okay, we've reached the end of this lot here at 185 liters. Honestly, I think that's probably it for food, if I'm being completely honest. And that's oh my god, that's just MREs. I completely forgot. We've got cornmeal for days, we've got tea, so we're gonna have to make some space for that too. And you know what, with that being the case, I think we are actually going to leave these ones behind. Yeah, I feel like that's gonna be a smarter option for us, because I mean, there are 56 MREs here, but I feel like some of these raw ingredients can take us quite far as well. We've got some salted meat up there, just some plastic bags, some powdered milk, powdered eggs. That stuff's going to be super, super helpful for us. So I'm just going to go through, I'm going to do some shopping, and we'll see where we are at the end of that. Jeez. The amount of gas mask cartridges we've just come across here is a lot. That's a whole heap. Well, thank you. Okay, I can safely say we've gone through everything in here, and there's a lot. There is a lot here for us. Some truly amazing equipment. We've taken a lot of these IFAK pouches, which have first aid equipment in them. So that's great just starting off, but we've got all these other little bits and pieces as well, usually 2 of each thing. We brought 10 flashlights along just because they can be useful to be used for like headlights and all the rest, but lots of pouches so that we can potentially make other types of armor, you know, given enough time. We're pretty happy with our armor at the moment. We've got a few Kevlar vests, some long ropes, a few variety of vest, and a few different varieties of bags. But we're going to go ahead and get this big old door open, wander back out towards our vehicle, and then that's us pretty much done at this one here, and that really only leaves the hospital after that. There might be some other locations in here that could be worth us having a look at. I want to see what's going on with these bunkers down here. I feel like there's a little bit more to that, and yeah, there were some other locations underground that we weren't able to get to right away. We might be able to get to them now. But we're going to go ahead, load up, and then we're going to move on over towards the hospital wing. Alright, so we are roving on over towards the hospital, where we're going to get a whole heap of nice stuff, and we're probably going to stop around about here. We are seeing a gasoline zombie at the moment, to the south, flaming in the distance. Let's go ahead and turn off our light here, and we'll close this curtain, most certainly, and we'll stop driving. close that up behind us, and let's just keep an eye on this gasoline zombie. It seems to just be chilling down there, on fire. Alright. All the power to it. Oh, okay. Yes, we will stop, because it does seem to be taking a while at the moment. We won't plug up our ears. We're going to go ahead and pop our claws instead. Let's quickly deal with that one there. Pulped and gone. Okay. Alright, we'll do the same thing with our claws again. Put them away. And try and unload this thing again. It does seem to take a lot longer to unload it from here. A wump? No, we will not stop. They're far enough away that it's not a problem. Unless we see something coming for us, then we'll stop. For now, gasoline zombie's still down there. We're just going to roam into the hospital. And, you know, there's a chance that we might encounter some dead here. But really, what we're here for is what's through this door. Ooh, skeletal shocker to the east. A ways to the east, though. Yep. Okay, so let's see what we have here. Lots of stuff. A lot of stuff just compacted into this space. Yeah, so I'm going to be going through this, taking what I think is going to be quite important to us going forwards. And yeah, we'll go from there. Okay, and well, we've been interrupted while we're in here. Just a regular zombie though, so nothing to be too concerned with. Although we do need to kind of try and make sure that there's nothing else. Nope, I think we're good to continue from where we were. Okay, let's have a look at this wonderful cart of ours. So we're looking at a lot of stuff here. We've actually got these anesthesia kits. We're going to need these if we're going to do any kind of CBM modification in time. You know, the light CBM modification. We will need those. And yeah, just a whole heap of a lot of other things. We've got quite a bit of medical tape and a number of these first aid kit boxes, but all in all, I'm pretty freaking happy with how that's gone. And so we're going to go ahead, load this on up, and then we're going to have a look at the last places that we have here. Probably not for taking anything, but more just to understand what's going on. Ooh, a skeletal zombie has appeared. Well, let's do something about you, my friend. A little bit of resistance on you, but not enough to stop us, that is. Sorry for the weird pause, but yeah, we're gonna get this loaded up on here, and I'll do some sorting, and after that's done, we're gonna continue our exploration. And we have a necromancer. Well, that's timely. Yes, we're gonna go ahead and stop as, ooh, our knee pads are ripped. Well, we've got our claws out already. Let's make sure that we take this sucker down. Yeah, he decided not to bring back the dead next to us, which, you know, that's his loss. Okay, at this stage, that is us. We've got everything locked, we've got everything loaded, and we've just got a few more locations I'd like to have a look at here. And it's late, it's night, so I'm thinking we can maybe make do with that. You know, go around all nice and quiet like, and try and deal with some of these dead. We'll leave that closed up for now. I'm in two minds as to whether or not I want to bring the cart. I think we're going to avoid bringing it for now. We have good sight in the dark. The zombies don't have as good a sight, so we're going to try and use that to our advantage by, yeah, not letting them get close to us. It looks like this is part of a much larger radio tower. Quite possibly. Yeah, it's going to go all the way up, I think. And you know what? Sure, let's go up to the top of this thing here. Okay, nothing up here, just a whole heap of dishes. It could just be one much larger dish. But we'll leave them be, and we'll check out what these are. Okay, they're empty right now. Apart from a boomer in that one, we'll just go ahead and close you in there for all time. And, oh boy, that's okay, it's not a turret, thankfully, but it's been shooting. Okay, and down here, ooh, Bala soldier. We'll leave you be. Okay. Interesting. Do they each have one in? Some have none. But yeah, they seem to have just a few soldiers in here, so I wonder if this is either the brig or some kind of containment that they had made. Hard to tell exactly. Okay. Looking clear in there, same along there. Okay. Yeah, it's just a whole long string of these things. We've got a skeletal shocker up towards the very top there. I also want to be cautious to not walk outside the brick wall because, explosions. They're not very good for our health. Alright, and that's just going to lead up onto the wall. Yep, sure is. Okay. Well, we know that. So let's just continue on up a bit. We did have a skeletal shocker around. Are we getting out of breath? Why are we getting out of breath? Our mouth is a little... Yeah, I'm not sure. It could be that we got a melee weapon out. Not 100% sure about that. We're a little weary. But yeah. It's probably that we're slightly overburdened. Yeah, that's more than likely it. Okay, well, we'll try and be aware of that. Okay, so this is their gas supplies. And we're doing really good for gas at the moment, so we're not going to have to worry about that, I think. Yeah, we're just going to go ahead and kill this soldier here, because we can. There's one less enemy on the field. Nice rifle. You've got, 3 MREs on you. Yeah, we're looking good. We'll just check the helipad, make sure that there most certainly aren't any helicopters. No, there are not. And, we've got gas over here as well, so if you need to gas up, there's a whole heap of gas here as well. This kind of tells a little bit of a story. There are emergency, medical tents out the back here. It looks like they were trying to treat people. This is an ambulance. And, we've just got a few things kind of scattered around here on the floor from the chaos. Yep. Well, we're not going to linger. We kind of know what this is, and let me just zoom all the way out here, just so we can get a bigger perspective of this base, and we've got it pretty much totally covered. I'm imagining that these run on the other side. I will go and check just to be sure. I'm just going to stay a little bit zoomed out for now, just so that I can navigate this easier. Getting quite out of breath, huh? And there's that gasoline zombie. Well, the main thing that I'm grateful for that there weren't as, many turrets around. Well, there weren't any. Which I guess also worked in the dead's favor as well. Alright, let's get back towards our vehicle. I'm going to try and see if I can get our weight under control, and then we're just going to pop on out of here, park up maybe down by this motel, and we'll have a look at having a rest, because after that we need to pick our route going north, and it's probably going to be going over here to the east towards Wentworth, and from there we'll be heading up and through Sangerville. Yeah, we've got a number of different locations here. Some of them have, most of them have icons now. Getting there slowly but surely. Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna go do some management real quick. Okay, Bridget, we are locked, we are loaded. I imagine the front of the vehicle is probably a little trashed. Yep, super alloy ram is a little damaged. These composite rams are damaged too. It might make a little bit of sense to work on that before we go. Yeah. I think it will make sense for us to do that, for us to repair things, and also to see if we can actually just add on a new composite ram. And yeah, we've got some armor around. Okay, so I think that's probably what we're going to end up doing. Yeah, okay, so got a little bit of work to do here before you rest, Dusk, so just, hang in there. Let's get this installed. All right, okay, so we're going to use the arc welder, and there we go. Military composite ram. So we've got a lot of repairing to do. It is 8:44 at the moment. I'm okay with this working till around about 10, and then we need to head on outside and, get settled. I do want to make sure that we actually have some headlights before we drive away as well. Reinforced headlight, but we have some repairing to do first. And actually, well, I'm going to have to cut that little short. It's just gone 9 and we're now dead tired. So yeah, we're putting it into that now. We need to get out of here before we are just, absolutely exhausted. Well, we're already there. So let's go ahead, turn on those headlights of ours. We're going to be able to see a little bit better. We're going to start roaming away from here, leaving the soldiers and all the other dead behind. There's a few that have wandered in here behind us, it would seem. So I think this is okay for us to go up and in this direction, out the left-hand side. Yeah, we're gonna have to go around big truck here, or bus rather, and then just wind back in around this other thing. Excellent. And then we just roll out past the corrosive zombie. And that's a heist. That is a heist. Look at all of this dead. All of this destruction. There's a lot out here. Messy, messy, messy. And we're leaving behind this place here. Just this massive military complex. And we know this isn't the only one in the area as well. I mean, you can actually hear one over the top of me at the moment. That is a Hercules plane flying past part of the New Zealand Air Force. But we have, I believe, another military base all the way down here. And we also have something else here. A sulfurous anthill. I see. Yeah, so, our options are heading down to here, and I think that's a pretty good option. The other choice, of course, is to just settle ourselves down by this small warehouse. You know what? I feel like that works out okay too. So let's just go ahead. We're gonna pitch ourselves in this direction. We're gonna head around the right-hand side. We're gonna smash into something along the way. And in the morning, when we wake up, we just need to make sure that we do a little bit of work on our vehicle to make sure that it's in tip-top shape going forwards. God, these fungaloids, they are our enemy. And just seeing them roaming the countryside around here, I think puts a strange sensation in the pit of Dusk's stomach. Just this sense of inevitability that wherever she goes, this stuff spreads. There's only so much burning we can do before the whole world is ash. How far do we go, Dusk? Well, I think this is far enough. We're going to stop round about here. I don't think there's any real reason for us to need to go to the warehouse, so we are just going to go ahead and close up these curtains. We'll stop driving for now, and we can finally turn off these lights. So turn off the headlights, and you know what? I guess we could leave the R lights on, but they still are going to be a little bit of a drain, aren't they? To be sure. So we'll pop ourselves off towards the side. We'll actually put in our earplugs because I'm feeling, relatively comfortable here. Bridget, we'll see you in the morning. It's 6:55 in the morning, and we wake up on the road with Bridget in the chair across from us, reclined back across the electric forge. Maybe not the safest way to sleep, but still a sound way. However, we didn't have the greatest of sleeps. We had nightmares. We were panting throughout the night, terrified at the thought of our home being destroyed by fungus. That fungus that's all around us, this ever-present invasive species working its way across our world. And that's one of the reasons we're on the road. One of the reasons that we keep driving. To hope that we find somewhere where these things are gone. Somewhere that they haven't reached yet. Whether or not we're going to find that place remains to be seen. But we have a new day ahead of us, Dusk. And so, let's look at getting started for the day. So we probably don't need to have as much on as we do. So we're going to go ahead and take off this heavy survivor gas mask of ours, and we're going to take off the EOD helmet as well, just so that Dusk can breathe a little easier, yeah? There we go. I feel like that's nice. And so from here, we need to cook ourselves up a nice breakfast and hit the road. Okay, interesting. So crafting has changed recently. So as we can see, we have new recipes. So these are all things that we haven't seen before. Which is really handy because I guess if you are going into somewhere for the first time, you know, if we get a new skill, you'll be able to see exactly what new things you've learnt. Apparently, the game does not like the fire lance. Good to know. Good to know. We'll just keep on going through these here, just so I can get rid of them. But yeah, if we get a new skill, we'll be able to tell exactly what, you know, new things we can make. And yeah, I'm gonna go through very quickly, just make sure that we clear pretty much everything here, and then I'll have a look at making us something delicious. Oh, I just noticed we can hit Shift V to mark things as red. That's the fastest way to do it. It sure is. All right, I think we're gonna make ourselves a nice cheeseburger to start. You know, we'll maybe make 2 cheeseburgers. There's going to be 4 portions from this. So let's go ahead and use a chunk of pork belly. We're going to use the hard cheese nearby, and we'll use some nice mustard as seasoning. We'll use our hot plate to cook it on up, and I'm intrigued to see how much we're going to get out of this in terms of calories. Bridget is helping us out as well, or rather she's watching us craft this amazing thing. And yeah, 1,000 calories for each part of this. It satiates us really nice. It's good. It's good. Unfortunately, it does have some mushy irradiated lettuce in there, but you know, what can you do? It's perfectly fine. So we'll go ahead, we'll eat that. It's taking a second for the eat menu to come up just because there are so many things around here that we can eat. So we'll go ahead, eat this to get going. And as we can see, the cheeseburger, of course, is not a ninjutsu weapon, which, you know, one might come to expect. Alright, this is taking a while. I'm going to go ahead and skip through this just so that we can get underway. Oh, I spoke too soon. Okay, we're full after eating just 2 of them. So we've got this other one to go, which is great. So we'll go ahead and say wield to just store it in our inventory like so. Unfortunately, we are full at the moment, but we still need to have something to drink. So I just want to have a little bit more. Come on, don't get super full. Engorged. Unfortunately, we're in a bit of pain now. We've had too much to eat, too much to drink. That should go away just after a little bit here. So we're going to jump up the front. We still need to do a little bit of repairs to our vehicle before we get going, and we might want to do some modifications as well. We did pick up a few new guns. It'd be really nice to have like our current setup, like the M249. It'd be cool to have that be automatic and have a 50 caliber machine gun that we could control manually. So that's what we'll look at, but after we've done all of this repairing. Well, alright, surprisingly, that didn't take all that long for us to do. So the next step for us is the current turret mount that we have at the moment. We need to make it's a turret controller, I'm pretty sure it's called. Turret control unit. Yeah, so we just need a laptop computer to be able to create this thing. I was sure that we picked up a laptop computer. We might not just have access to it right now, so I'm going to go ahead and just turn on our light here and see if we can make it from back here. Let's try that once again. Control. Laptop control. Let's see. Yeah, no laptop back here. Okay, well, you know, maybe I didn't pick up that laptop. I was sure that we did. We don't have it. That's okay. The turret mount isn't too difficult for us to make, and we might be able to make one over the top of our bed here. So I'm going to have a quick look at our vehicle and just see what we have kind of going on over this side here. Okay, and this side, we might have to, we'll have to remove the upgraded solar panel. That's okay. We can go ahead and remove that and just install it somewhere else on the vehicle. But yeah, I'd like to have variety in our weapons anyway. Oh, there we go. And I actually just saw that we have a turret mount that we can install already. So we've got that going for us. So we'll go ahead back on up towards our bed, and we're going to install this thing just over the top of our bed because we can. So we're going to put a turret mount there. And then let's have a look. What weapon do we want to put up there? We could mount a flamethrower. That is possible. That is something that we could do. But the M2 Browning is probably what we want to end up doing here. Yeah, I feel like that's it. That's the one we want to go for. We could put a Barrett up there as well, like pretty much have Monster Killer on top, but the Browning is going to be just a faster firing rifle in general. Let's get it loaded. Okay, that took next to no time at all, which is fantastic. The range on that is 60. The damage is a lot, 131 damage it can do. As we can see, Our other rifle will be for closer range targets. Yeah, this has pretty much double the range at this stage. So let's head on over towards this, and we want to make sure we try and reload it. So we need a compatible magazine for the Browning, so I'm going to go ahead and grab that. Alright, we've got 2 belts here. I'm going to go ahead and grab both of them. Pretty sure that they're going to be the right ones. Yep, fantastic. So 100 in that one there. And then I'm going to go ahead and just drop this other one and just store it underneath of our bed. And yeah, then we've got it locked and loaded. So let's see, from this position here, if I hit F, we're using both the turrets at the same time, I think. Turrets in range. And then if we go further out, it'll say just 1. Yeah. Yep. And so I think, yeah, so we've got options there, which is, which I'm definitely happy about. So let's get this vehicle started, and we'll look at rolling away from here. You know, wouldn't you believe it? We didn't get any bloody duct tape from that, you know, where we had everything else. Oh, what is that? A biolente? I'm probably saying that completely wrong. Oh no, this is something very, very different, so it probably is a biolente. It's a drooped, quivering plant with a thick stalk adorned by a purple flower. Its petals are closed and pulsate ominously. And so we imagine that's coming from this structure here, this Triffid Grove. In between us and there are a large number of zombies. Now Dusk hasn't encountered Triffids in this world. Not yet. And I think the question for us is whether or not she would head down towards it to try and understand it. She does have a connection to plants, but this is something that is very much not of our world as well. Different, of course, from the fungaloids that we've been fighting so far, and there is that fungal bloom up here. Of course, there was the FEMA camp up here as well, this refugee camp. I think we need to go there. If there are people there alive, letting them know that this place is cleared out, I feel like that's a responsible thing for us to do. As much as we want to just carry on traveling straight north, we're going to have to give that, you know, a little bit of a rest. That is still our direction, that's still where we're going to be going, but sometimes we got to play the hero, and, well, right now, I think it's what Dusk needs, especially seeing all of these things roaming around the countryside. Not great, considering we don't have our mask on as well. Spores can travel through vehicles, especially when we're kind of like side on like this. Something that we need to be wary of. A fungal juggernaut. Damn, I did not realize that was a thing we could get. Fungi bloom from the crevices in the ossified plates of this ponderous bone titan, and it seems even its eyes are lost to it, as dust of spores land on the ground with every sluggish stomp of its heavy legs. Wonderful. What a creature. I kind of feel like the whole, you know, undead versus fungaloid, you know, battle. I feel like the fungaloids win out, you know? Yes, the dead can keep on coming back, you know, which is great for them, but the fungaloids keep on reproducing, you know? And eventually, the zombies will become fungal zombies and kill other zombies, and then when they reincarnate, when they come back to life, they're going to create more fungal zombies. So I feel like it's kind of inevitable that they will win that. Well, okay, here we are, and what do we have here? Oh, this is the glutton. This, yeah, ball of flesh and fat. Okay, well, it looks like the FEMA camp isn't doing too well, so this might be a good chance, a good scenario for us to try out our 50 caliber rifle. Yeah, still want to go with the idea that there might be some people alive in here, so we're gonna rock on up towards the front of this place and see what we can do. We're gonna have to start slowing down quite a bit here. Alright, we got ourselves a Kevlar Hulk among others. Alright, we'll go ahead and stop. And if I just fire, is it going to fire with both rifles? I wonder. Oh, it does. Holy crap. I feel like that's maybe a little excessive. So what we could probably do now is just, first of all, put some earplugs in. And we'll go to controlling our vehicle, and what I want to try and do is like turn off the other turret for now. So let's see, can I change? I guess we can. Oh, we can change them to semi-auto. Huh. We can have it automatic. No, semi-auto definitely for the Browning. Let me see here. Okay, so I'm going to see if we can just fire the... So that was just the Browning we fired with. Yeah, unfortunately, I think it's just going to fire with both. But let's keep the vehicle here for now. We can let the others get a little bit closer. Yeah. I know it seems excessive. The only other way for me to do it is to go into here and just say aim individual turret, and then we can do it that way. So if we just go ahead and target that zombie soldier. Okay, I mean, that can work. It's a little bit more cumbersome to be able to do that, but it's not the worst thing, right? And it does save us some ammunition that way. Oh boy, we've got a lot more coming out now, right? Oh wow, we do. Holy crap. Maybe the flamethrower would have been a good idea. Hang on, I just saw a creature called a Hive Hulk. Yeah, where is that? I'd like to see that, thanks. Let's zoom in here. Let's see, Hive Hulk. Oh, it's over here. The bloated torso of this gigantic corpse is wrapped in sticky black fibers. Beneath the wrapping, there is a strange rhythmic movement to the grotesque to behold. Okay, yeah, so it's like a pupating zombie, but just it's a big boy. Yeah, so unfortunately, just from straight up shooting here, we can't change it. The only other thing that I'm thinking is, hear me out for a second, if I go ahead and stop driving, if I just head over to one of the turrets, right? So if I go ahead, swap over here, am I just controlling? Ah, I am. I'm just controlling the one. Okay, well, that's perfect. If we want to do both, all we need to do is just sit in the middle. Fantastic. Misfired, that's fine. Okay, all right, so we're just going to go ahead and jump on over here for a second, jump here, and oh, that doesn't give us good sight, but it does give us the use of the 50 cal rifle. I was wanting to try and take down some of the others on the other side. You know what, screw it. Only the 50 cal can hit from there, or maybe not. Let's just try and take down this Hulk, huh? Okay, that was a good hit. There we go, and let's go for that big old chunky moving boy over here. Yeah? Alright, that was a hit with the Browning. Okay, not sure what else happened there. So we're gonna go ahead and swap positions with Bridget yet again. Excellent. Just pop. Okay, I think the other one's completely dead. And this is this is how we do it. We'll let them get a little bit closer. Oh, you're gonna die any second now. So we'll just go ahead and hit tab to cycle through targets. Take down that wrestler. That feral human might survive somehow. Come on, you're nearly dead. You'll be dead in a second, right? Maybe not. We can give them a second longer to get closer. All right, this zombie wrestler is hanging about. Flesh raptors on a good day are hard to hit, so yep, there we go. They don't have a lot of health though, so we've got that going for us. Excellent. Take down the little one, and I feel like we've probably taken down most of the really dangerous things, so let's go ahead and close that, and we want to go and wear our helmet, probably wear our mask as well just to be safe. We're going to go ahead and pop out these claws. We're going to take out our earplugs. We're going to head outside. Let's turn off the helmet, the lights. Hello, and make sure our mask is active. It is. Okay. All right, here we go, Dusk. Time to get to work. All right, feral human, you out here? No, you did die. Okay, well, let's head down towards these bodies. Let's see what we can do. I really like it for you to be able to just fight on out here. Oh, Bridget! No, you're still not good. Let's get you heading back, yeah? Come on, Bridget. Back into the vehicle. Sorry, Bridget. Oh, dear. Yeah, okay, all right, Bridget. Just chill here, please. Let's see. I should just be able to tell you to guard from here. Yeah. alright? Something I want you to do, guard this position please, see you around. Excellent. Let's take out the soldier, and oh, that's the big one, right? Yeah, that's a problem maybe. Okay, so I'm a little concerned about how much it's going to explode. We don't have anything that we can really do at a distance from it, you know? So how bad is it gonna be? How bad can it be? Not that bad. Okay, alright. I was just making sure it was gonna be like a really bad explosion. It was just a semi-bad explosion. Oh, nice. One good strike there. Take out this Night Stalker as well. Try not get thrown back as we continue to slash into it. It's finally dead. And the world is a little bit more quiet. Seems like we've still got some activity back here. Yeah, this FEMA center did not fare well. Alright, you come here. Alright. It looks like there is still some supplies here though, so we got that going for us. Just slash after slash into the soldier. We'll eventually cut through its armor. Okay, let's not step into the sludge. How bad? How bad is it in this room? Oh, it's not that bad at all. Come on, onto the chair. There we go. Alright. We're liking this. We've got a skeletal brute around here somewhere. Okay, to the northwest. Oh yeah, I see him up the top. Okay, so, ooh, we've got cells here. Okay. And, yeah, ooh, okay. So it looks like they were doing experiments on the recently turned. We've got some scientists here who were doing those experiments. And they're just trying to fight their ways to freedom, really, by the looks of things. I don't know if we can pry these open. Yeah, we're going to need to get a crowbar. But I just want to go through, see if we can open up the rest of the place here. It looks like this is going to be primarily showers, and hey, look at that. Well, that's a party. That's definitely something. Okay, so we're going to want to head back to the vehicle to deal with them in a different way. Thin sludge, we don't want to deal with that, so let's just go around. Get some good old space here. There we go. Let's swap positions with you, Bridget. Okay, so looking at this lot here, I think I'm fine for us to use our rifle. Oh, hang on, we need to put our claws away. I always forget that. Okay, and we'll shoot over the top here, towards you. We won't be able to see the other, at least for a little bit. There it is, so let's go ahead and take it down. Cycle through. Wow, there's a lot for us to cycle through. Can we not hit the one out the back here, please? And got him. Okay. Alright, let the others get fairly close. Just gonna be better strikes that way. Hollow is down. And there are gonna be these tiny little sludgy boys out the front. But we'll just leave them be for now. We can squash them when we go outside later. Get a lot closer. Boy, you're taking a while to kill, huh? And it looks like you might have actually survived. Well, that's unfortunate. And there's the gasoline zombie. At least that's made it around the corner. That was the one that I was probably more concerned about. So, let's see. Oh, yeah, we got it. We got it. Yep, that's how Bridget's arms disappeared. Yeah, we don't want that. Okay, so I think it's probably worth us grabbing the war flail at the moment. So, we are by weapons and ammo. Just because there's some bad things in there, you know. We want to make sure that we're actually going to be able to take them out. All right, and war flail's a little damaged, more than a little damaged here. Okay, we'll keep that in mind. It's still more than good enough at what it does. We left the curtains open. That's a little dangerous for Bridget, but I think we're going to be okay. Let's just move up and in here. So, caustic zombie, we don't want that to give it, we don't want to give it range, so we'll just kind of hold back here for now. Oh, they just both walked into the fire and died. Well, sometimes the plan just works out, huh? Okay, well, that's that lot cleared. We'll just kind of make sure that we are clearing out all these other spaces, making sure that no one is left alive in here. Okay. Bit of a dangerous spot, that. There's definitely something in here somewhere. Okay, probably in here. There you are. So, you pop on over here, lad. We'll hit you. And there's a corrosive zombie. Wonderful, our favorite. Okay, well, at least we can fight you at a distance with this. And because we are at more of a distance, it's easier for us to, dodge the sprays that are coming out of it. Range, it certainly helps. Let's head in here. Okay, so probably have some clean water and other things in the standing tanks, maybe? Not so much our concern right this second. Take down the big boomer. Come on. There we go. We still got hit by it anyway. We did not keep any saline solution on us, so we're just going to have to wait that one out. Thankfully, it didn't take all that long. Okay. A little bit of an ops room. And, yeah. We've got a kitchen here. I do like the bottom of the tents. They're pretty cool. Oh, and just you, huh? Can I hit you through the fence? Oh, don't need to worry about it. You sorted that problem out for me. Okay, alright. That might be an interesting room for us. So we'll make sure that we explore it. And I'll also make sure that we actually have some breath before we go in there. And just kind of open up these spaces. Okay. Alright, Dusk. Let's catch our breath. We're hearing... Oh, you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You son of a bitch. Of course they destroyed the freaking card reader. You've got to be kidding me. That's so frustrating. Oh, man. Okay. I really want to get in here. I wonder... Yeah, we don't seem to be damaging the door. That's fair. You know what? If we grab Siegebreaker, we could totally just destroy one of these walls. That's entirely possible. The other option is to see if we have any acetylene left in this thing. I don't think we do. Yeah, in terms of acetylene torches, yeah. Alright, I'm gonna have a look, and hopefully we'll find out before the end of the episode what is in that space. Alright, so we got ourselves our electric jackhammer, and we're gonna be making use of that. Yup. Best call I've got right now. It is very heavy, so it's going to make us quite tired. So yet again, we're probably just going to have to wait down here as we try and jackhammer our way through this thing. Let's see. We'll ignore the shuffling for now. All right, we got our breath back. We're going to go activate the electric jackhammer. We're going to try and see if we can drill the door. Okay, we can't drill there, so it's going to have to be the wall. All right, so we'll stand slightly to the side. And we'll just try and drill through this thing. All right, we got ourselves some soldiers. As one might expect, we're just going to have to go ahead and drop the electric jackhammer to be real fast here. We're going to go ahead and pop out our claws, and we're just going to start slashing. There is a bileless, or rather a caustic soldier in here, so they're going to be a bit of a problem for us, because I think as we slash them, we're going to be getting acid on us. No, actually, that's okay. All right, we're now going after the Black Ops zombie. Who's closer to death? Black Ops zombie. Come on, let's take it out. Alright, the acid is down. Let's go ahead and just quickly shift the jackhammer off of the acid. And we'll just let that kind of acid subside. Okay, alright, so we do have a little bit of a storage room here. We'll just clamber over the fence real quick. Put those claws away. And what do we have in here? A lot of weapons, yet again. Okay, well not a lot, but we've got some weapons. So... all in all, still a success. We've got a lot of crates here to go through, and more than likely, I'm just going to do that quickly at the start of the next. We have a Halligan bar in the back of Leviathan. But Dusk, we are ready, we are prepared, we got a lot. And unfortunately, this FEMA camp is devoid of life. No one here. It would have been fantastic to be able to find some folks so they can make use of all of those extra goods at the base. But before long, that base will be overrun. Not by the living, not by the dead, but by fungus. Slow in creeping, its stranglehold on the world grows ever tighter. In Dusk, we gotta get a move on. But that shall be in the next. If you enjoyed today's episode, please consider leaving a comment or a like to let me know if you enjoyed the show. For now, I have been Rycon. You have all been awesome. And until next time, Stay tuned.